sky and see it slowly turning a beautiful color purple. As you continue to walk, it's growing closer to nighttime. And even though it's starting to get darker, you still feel completely safe, calm, and at ease, knowing that this is a safe and beautiful place. As the sky continues to grow darker, you grow more relaxed, and the first stars are starting to come out. I'd like for you to imagine finding yourself a spot in the cool green grass, to lie down upon your back and look up at that night sky. Feeling that grass cushion you as you lay back on it now. You look up at the sky and see millions of stars before you. More and more stars are starting to come out. And as you look up at those stars, you see one star that's shining brighter than all of the others. As you focus your attention on this star, it's growing brighter and brighter again. As it's growing brighter, it's starting to send a beam of light straight down towards you. In just a moment, that beam of light is going to come all the way down towards you, bringing with it a warm, soothing relaxation to any part of your body that it touches. Relaxing there in the grass, looking up at that sky, seeing that light come down towards you now, all the way down. That starlight begins to pass right up over the tips of your toes. Your teeny tiny toe muscles soak in that warm, soothing starlight. They may wiggle or twitch for just a second, but then they just shut off. Those toes go heavy, 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 loose and relaxed. That warm starlight does not stop there, though. It starts to pass from those toes up into those feet. Warm, soothing foot massage passes into those foot muscles. As those foot muscles give way to that starlight, shut themselves off, heavy, heavy, heavy there in front of you, holding your relaxing body safely in that chair. The warm, soothing starlight swirls around your ankles and warms its way up your shin. That warm, relaxing starlight soaks its way into that calf muscle in the back. As those lower leg muscles start to shut themselves off and relax, they're just like empty bags slowly filling with sand, looser and more relaxed every breath you let out as they give way to that starlight. The warm, soothing starlight passes up into your knees, releasing any tension from those joints as those joints let themselves go. And just like a big dry sponge, those big muscles in your upper legs are soaking in that warm starlight all the way to the bone. Those large leg muscles shutting themselves off, more and more relaxed every breath you take. As your body continues to relax in this warm starlight, your mind already starts to drift away and goes any place it wants to be. Let yourself focus on this relaxation and focus on this starlight as it passes up into your hips and now up into your stomach and your lower back. As your stomach and your lower back muscles give way and relax, you may start to feel your body slump just a little bit heavier into that chair or slowly start to unwind one way or the other. Let yourself go, both body and mind. The warm, soothing starlight passes from that stomach up over your ribs and your chest, making it easier to take those deep, relaxing breaths. Every breath you let out, more relaxed, both body and mind. Drifting and dreaming, the starlight warms and travels its way up your back, all the way to your shoulders. That starlight is resting and really massaging deep and warm into those shoulders. All the stress and tension of your busy day is just melting away out of those shoulders, leaving behind nothing but relaxation. While that starlight pools and builds at those shoulders, massaging away all that stress, it's also spilling down your shoulders into your arms, swirling its way down your bicep and your tricep. Do those muscles start to get heavy? Those arms get heavy as they let themselves go, swirling its way around your elbows, into your forearms, down to your wrists, into your hands, and off the tips of your fingers it flows. Let those arms relax, let those arms soak in that starlight and get heavy and heavy as they shut themselves off there in your lap. Back at those shoulders, as that starlight continues to bool and build and massage its way in there, that starlight is starting to travel up the back of your neck. If your head hasn't started to go yet, that warm, soothing starlight lets those neck muscles relax and that head is starting to get very, very heavy. Let that head slowly start to go. Every breath you let out, heavier and heavier, more relaxed. Slowly but surely letting yourself melt. As those neck muscles continue to relax, that starlight climbs, warming up the back of your head, onto the top of your head for just a moment before now spilling over your forehead, your eyebrows, and your eyelids. As your eyelids relax, they may flutter or twitch just a little bit. That's how they relax. That's just fine. And that starlight spills over your cheeks, your nose, your lips, your jaw, until your whole body now is completely covered, completely swirling in this starlight. Any part of your body right now that is not quite as relaxed as it could be, that starlight is seeking out and finding that part now, allowing it to become relaxed. While that happens, I'd like for each of you to see and feel yourself in one more place. I'd like for you all to see and feel yourself walking right up to the edge of a beautiful wooden staircase. As you look down this beautiful wooden staircase, you see 10 steps leading down to a puffy white cloud. Every one of those 10 steps is completely covered with a cushy blue, beautiful carpet. Beautiful blue carpet. And you're barefoot at the top with that cushy carpet between your toes. In just a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 to 0. Every number I count down, you're going to go down one step on that staircase closer to that cloud. Every number I count down, one step down on that staircase. But every step down, you'll go down 10 times deeper, 10 times more relaxed, until we get to the bottom when you can hop off that staircase, snuggle in warm and tight to that cloud, letting your mind drift to any place it wants to be. But right now at the top of the stairs, with that cushy carpet between your toes, imagine yourself taking one step down from 10 to 9, 10 times deeper, 10 times more relaxed, both body and mind. From 9 down one more step to 8, deeper and deeper, 10 times deeper. 7, letting that mind start to go. 6, 10 times deeper, more relaxed again. 5, 4, 3, almost to that cloud. 2, 1, 0. Hopping off that staircase, snuggling in warm and cozy to that cloud, letting your mind, as you feel comfortable, begin to drift and go anywhere it wants to go. I want each of you up here relaxing in my chairs to know that at this point, while your body and mind, you're relaxing in that chair and your mind's off wherever it wants to be, you're all in a perfect state of hypnosis. Some of you may still be aware of what's going on around you, but you're in a perfect state of hypnosis now to where each one of your imaginations is emerging and taking control of your body. As your imagination is taking control of your body now, that imagination will transform each of you into the world's greatest actors or actresses. Any suggestion I give to that imagination, it will cause and allow for that body to react as though it were 100% real. You will find that as you let your body react to that imagination, as you let your body react to the suggestions I give you, that the relaxation you feel right now is going to grow and intensify by 1,000,000, whereby at the end of our show tonight, you're going to be in the perfect state of mind to receive a special gift from me. I invite you to let yourself see how deep you can go. Let your imagination react to the suggestions I give you and let your body follow along. I want you to know that as you're relaxing up here, anytime you hear me and only me say the word sleep, anytime you hear me and only me say the word sleep, you'll stop whatever it is you're doing and fall gently right back into this deep relaxation you feel now, except every time it happens 10 times deeper again. Every time you hear me and only me say the word sleep, your eyes will close and that relaxation will just come right back over you. Drifting and dreaming, let your mind go to any place it wants to be. That imagination now emerging, now in control, ready for the suggestions I'll give you. Ladies and gentlemen that I have up here relaxing in my seats, feeling good, feeling wonderful, I want you to remain in that deep, relaxing trance. I want you to remain with those eyes closed in that deep, relaxing trance. Remaining with those eyes closed, though, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath and sit yourself up straight. Very relaxed, those eyes closed, sit yourself up straight. As you sit yourself up straight, I want you to go ahead and make sure your seatbelt is buckled. Just go ahead and make sure that seatbelt is buckled, make sure it's tight. As soon as you know your seatbelt is buckled, though, a big smile comes across your face because you know you're safe and you're happy because you know you were on the bus trip with your friends. You were on the senior bus trip with your friends that you won, and you got to bring everybody along, and everybody's so happy to be with you. Everybody's buckled in and everybody's safe. It's just wonderful. And as we start to go up on the bus trip, we're starting to go up into the mountains. And as the bus winds up the mountain road, it starts to get higher and higher up into some snow. You didn't quite plan for this. It's starting to get a little cold on the bus. You thought it was going to be a summer bus trip, but as the bus goes higher and higher up into the mountains, it's getting into some snow and it's starting to get cold. You just gently kind of rub your arms, rub your shoulders, trying to stay warm. But the bus driver goes to turn on the heater, and the heater's not quite working. It's getting colder and colder on the bus. You're rubbing your arms, rubbing your shoulders, trying to keep yourself warm. But it's just not working. The heater's not working. It's getting colder. You can see your breath. And you realize that the person next to you is just putting off all sorts of heat. You're polite about it, but you maybe scooch just a little bit closer. You scooch just a little, oh, that person though is so warm. Oh man, they are just so warm. Oh, good news, the bus driver has fixed the heater. The heater has been fixed, it's starting to warm up on the bus. You're getting your space back, that smile's coming back. Oh, but the heater is working too good. Man, it is just blasting out hot air. Oh, it is uncomfortable just blasting out this hot air. It's getting hot, it's getting sweaty. Oh, and you're buckled in so you can't move, but it's just blasting out hot air. And you're buckled in, you can't move, but somebody next to you did not pass the deodorant test, and it is the worst smell you've ever smelled. Oh, the worst BO smell is just coming right up your nose. It's so hot and uncomfortable. You're buckled in, you can't move. It drives you almost to the point of throwing up, but not quite. It is the worst BO smell you've ever smelled. Oh, so you reach up and pull down a window? Oh, as you reach up and pull down a window, oh, fresh, cool, clean air comes in. Oh, fresh, cool, clean air. You're just fanning yourself to get all that fresh, cool, clean air. Stinky smell goes away. Oh, you're cooling off. You're feeling better. Oh, smile slowly starting to come back as that fresh, clean air comes in. Oh, you're happy to be on the trip again. Oh, well, you're cooling off, you're feeling better, the stinky smell went away, but when you got really hot, you kind of got sweaty, and what's bad about that is your feet got sweaty, and when your feet get sweaty, they get itchy. And you've got one foot in particular, it's got a crazy foot itch going on. You're just trying to get to it, but that foot itch, it's just getting bad. Oh, it's bad foot itch. In fact, it's so bad that you reach down, you carefully take off one of your shoes so you can get at that foot itch. You just carefully take off one of those shoes so you can get at that foot itch. And you're just trying to rub, trying to scratch, get that footage to go away. Oh, but it just keeps getting worse. In fact, as you rub and you scratch, the more you go, the harder it makes for that footage to go away. You find by accident, though, that if you gently rub your neighbor's foot, your itch feels so much better. Oh, as you gently rub your neighbor's foot, your itch feels so much, oh, satisfaction. Oh, as you're just gently rubbing your neighbor's foot, your itch feels so much better. Oh, good news, guys. If you'll sit up straight and stick your foot out in front of you, I got some foot spray. It'll take that itch right away. Yeah, just stick your foot out there and I'll get it. Oh, good. Everybody's got foot spray on. You can go ahead and sit your foot down. That itch is already going away. But let that foot just air out a little bit. Okay, just let it air out. Feeling good on the bus there. The smile's coming back. That foot itch goes away. As you're sitting there on the bus, though, you start to hear a little bit of music. You can't quite tell where it's coming from. It's kind of faint at first. It's just really quiet, but it starts to get a little bit louder. As it gets a little bit louder, you're kind of looking around the bus, trying to figure out where it's coming from. And whenever you're ready, your body will remain in that deep trance, but your eyes may slowly start to open and you'll only see yourself and your friends on the bus. But as you're looking around the bus, you realize that this really good song's playing, and as you're trying to figure out where it's coming from, it's actually coming from one of the shoes down in front of your seat. You reach down and you pick up one of the shoes, and as you hold it up to your ear, it is the best song you've ever heard. It is such a good song that you take off your seatbelt, you stand up out of your seat and you start dancing with your friends to the music you hear in your shoe. Oh yeah, dance party on the bus. Oh, best music you've ever heard is playing from that shoe.
Tristan's still sitting, dude. What is he doing? Oh, he's up.
3, 2, 1, eyes open, wide awake, completely awake. 3, 2, 1, eyes open, eyes open, eyes open.
He's out.
What are you guys doing? Are you okay? Are you okay, sir? You guys want to grab your seats real quick? Yeah, let's grab our seats real fast.
Bro, what made you wake up?
Yeah, hey.
You weren't doing anything.
Guys, real quick, I just want to let you know real fast.
Everyone's participating.
Real quick, if you look up here, that was probably my fault. Maybe I wasn't clear. Maybe you guys had a hypnotist in the past or something that came and had you take your shoe off or something. You guys can keep your